We have Ysera Emerald Aspect. This is a 9 mana 4/12 start of game dragon that increases both players' maximum mana by 5 and a battle cry to gain 3 mana crystals. It is important to note, just like Nourish, that these mana crystals are not empty. So when you do play this card, you get 3 mana crystals. When they first showed this card, I thought it was going to be bad. Cool idea. There might be cards that they haven't showed yet that are interacting with this kind of effect. Like maybe if your maximum mana hits 20, you win the game or something, which is scary, but maybe something along those lines. I have no idea. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. This is a very unique effect, right? It's interesting, but regardless, I'm not like up and up on it. I still feel like there's better cards you could put into your deck because majority of the time it's just not going to feel great. But I'm sure at some point, if you could cheat this out or get it to its mana cost to cost 1. Ursoc, 9 mana, 6/14, battlecry, destroy. Attack all other minions, death rattle, resurrect any this killed. So in other words, if you can buff this, it probably, I mean, this probably clears majority of minions on, I mean, 6 attack is on the lower side for sure, but it probably clears a lot. And then you get to resurrect it on your side of the board, which is kind of a sick tempo swap. It's definitely going to need a deck for it because 9 mana is kind of steep. There is a fun little combo you can do with a card like this, chat. You can go like Prince Malardar, I think that's how his name is, which is the dude that is a 6 mana 5/5. Your next card costs corpses instead of mana. So you could cheat it out theoretically. And then you can get this out a lot faster. It's interesting. It feels slow. It feels slow in the context of what current Hearthstone is, but I'm sure I'll probably see play. Before we continue this amazing video, shout out to today's video partner, NordVPN. If you want to encrypt your data and keep it safe, go to nordvpn.com/moreraren for an insane deal. Guys, I don't know about you, but I don't like my data stolen anywhere. And if I'm in public and using the internet, hackers who want my personal information, aka my RuneScape account, can steal it from me if I log in without a VPN. Because here's the problem. Public Wi-Fi, there could be people snooping around, seeing your personal data that you probably do not want to have. And then rather than going directly to the server that you're communicating with, the bad guy swoops in, steals your data. Believe me, you don't want that. You can encrypt your online traffic with NordVPN to make sure that doesn't happen. So if you want to keep your data safe and get an exclusive, amazing deal for NordVPN, plus 4 extra months for free. And the best part is you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to nordvpn.com/moreraren and keep your data safe. Now back to the video. Umbra Claw, 4 mana 5/2 rush, death rattle, imbue your hero power. So it is important to note that every class that can imbue their hero power. Here's a random ass question actually, chat. I'm not sure if this works, but I know some classes are like the good classes and they get the imbue. If I generate this for a class that is not a good class, and I'm using good in quotations because I don't mean like power level, does it imbue a hero power or no? Like, do you get like something for Warlock? It does nothing? It's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's basically inspired to Electric Boogaloo, if I'm going to be honest, but the Hunter one is give a random beast in your hand +1 attack. It costs 1 less. So you're basically spending 2 mana for +1 attack and -1 mana. But the more you imbue, the better this gets. So at some point you could be discounting a beast by 3 mana for 2, and that's kind of sick. The unfortunate reality for this though is like, I don't know how good this really is. This is such a hard thing. I think a lot of people are going to compare this to Inspire. So like, would you play a 4 mana 5/2 rush, death battle, do nothing? No. So you need to basically spend your hero power. And I guess if there's a critical mass of good imbue cards, you're probably fine with doing this. But at the moment, it's a bit yikes. That's a bit tough. I guess you can run 2, so then you're buffing it twice. God, the imbue needs to be insane. I play 3 giants turn 4 with Warlock right now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see more of the cards here, but this one feels like it's not very good. It's kind of interesting, but thinking about going with this into Zerg decks makes me want to blow my brains out. Yeah, Thunder, thanks for the resub, bro. Actually true. Imagine trading this in for something. Oh, it's tough. We'll have to wait and see, because maybe again, if there's a critical mass for like the imbue stuff, it's probably fun. Barbed Thorn, 3 mana, 1/3, choose one, gain poisonous this turn, or gain death rattle, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Maybe one of the worst weapons for rogue that they've ever gone. 3 mana, 1/3 to kill any minion, but take the damage is worse than like coerce. So they really need a card. I don't know if we've seen a card yet that says, do we get both options? If that is not a card, I don't think you're playing this. I guess giving rogue deal 2 damage to all enemies for 3 mana over 3 attacks is like not the worst thing ever. That's pretty bad. For rogue, I don't think you're playing this. That feels weak. That feels really bad. Living Garden, 3 mana, 2/3, battlecry, imbue your hero power, reduce the cost of a minion in your hand by 1. Okay, so what is the imbue for shaman? Shaman's is transform a friendly minion into a random one that costs 1 more. Am I playing a 3 mana, 2/3 to discount a minion in my hand? No. Am I playing a 3 mana, 2/3 that reduces the cost of a minion in my hand by 1, but also changes my hero power from totems to this hero power? Maybe. That doesn't sound like the worst thing in the world. I could see it. I think the evolve one's better than the hunter one, because I think the hunter one, like, hunter one's probably okay. Depends on what deck really supports it. This one's like probably has a higher reason to see play just because the shaman hero power just is kind of ass for the most part. Like, you never really want a totem like ever a shaman, but I feel like this is pretty low power too. It's imbue for the rest of the game. It's for the rest of your game. So if you think about it, like, you could play this on turn 5, imbue it so that it becomes a 4-cost minion, and you got the reduction. That's kind of like that's kind of the logic here. The problem is with imbue, it's the same thing with inspire. A lot of these cards have like a 2 mana tax on them. So, like, do you think your average 4-drop is going to be better than something else you can put in your deck, or like not using your hero power? It's very interesting. I think, again, critical mass of these cards probably goes crazy, but at the moment, like, if you make this get like +4 mana, you're kind of going crazy, you know? So I think it's very good. Imbue is permanent. Yeah, imbue is permanent. As far as I'm understanding it is, yeah. Get a new hero power that upgrades each time you imbue. Yeah. Watching you make videos with custom HS rules and then not following them is so stupid, it's funny. Thanks. Merithra, 6 mana, 4/4, battlecry, resurrect all different friendly minions that cost 8 or more. So this is like the payoff. This card's just good though because you don't even need to like evolve your minions. Like, some minions you're just fine with playing. Like, as long as you're getting like a decent, you know, it's okay. There's actually like a lot of really good stuff with this if you think about it. Murmur is a card that says make all your battlecry minions cost 1 and then they die at the end of turn. You could realistically just play that with this and then you're like the happiest person in the world. Ziliax is also a really good one. This card probably sees play. That's a pretty good card. And then you could also evolve it after if you did imbue your hero power, so you get like a 7 mana card. Seems very good. Like, starships are good in this too. Yeah, like, this card seems very strong. Looks good. Ominous Nightmares, 1 mana, choose 1, deal 1 damage to all minions, or give a damaged minion +2/+2 for warrior. So Whirlwind is doing 1 damage to all minions. Mr. Ryan, thanks for gifting a sub, bro. Appreciate you. Whirlwinds deal 1 damage to all minions. Whirlwind doesn't see it. I mean, is Whirlwind even in standard? If it is, that probably speaks to how good the card is. To be fair, Whirlwind is a good card. Like, it's not like it's bad. It just probably is power crept to the point where you don't really need it. Now you get the option of giving a damage minion +2/+2. I kind of like it, man. For Warrior's actually losing a decent amount of stuff because Titans is leaving. I can maybe see this. It's not bad. Ryan, thanks for the sub, bro. Welcome, man. Sorry, I'm on vacation. Hope you're well. But hello from Indonesia, bro. Go on vacation, bro. Don't worry about us. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. Hope your vacation's good. Seems so weak. Would any of you play Whirlwind in current Hearthstone? I like the concept here. I think it's fine. It does work. It's fine. I think it's okay. It seems all right. Dark Rider, 1 mana, 1/1 battlecry. If you're holding a dragon, discover a dragon with a dark gift. Okay. So dark gift is a pretty spicy mechanic. If you've played, I think it's in standard right now, but I've basically watched Dreads play with it in arena. Hardly know her. Some guy said to me, chat, and I think I said this yesterday, that every time I say that, they click off the video. So now I got to think of my retention. Do people cringe that hard that they're willing to just click off the video if I say that? I don't know. Back to vacations, reminding you you're awesome, Ryan. Thank you so much, man. Have a great time in Indonesia. Remind me to ask him what he does in Indonesia, because I actually have no idea. Okay, anyways. Dark gifts. You get a bunch of different options. So basically, you discover a dragon, and then you get three different dragons, and they all have their own, like, dark gift with them. And there's a bunch of different iterations of it, which is kind of unique. As far as I am aware, this seems like a pretty decent mechanic. I'm not sure how good it is in standard currently, chat. Someone kind of attest for this, because I haven't really played standard. But in arena, this seems like a pretty good mechanic, especially the persisting horror. This one's pretty spicy. So I think overall, it's definitely not a bad card. The problem with this is that this has to have Dragon Warrior be like a real thing. So if there is enough dragons in the standard set that you want to play, this is a pretty good card. But in a vacuum, I'm not sure if it's good enough. We need dragons though. How to find your Discord channel? I think it's in YouTube. It's in the description of the stream. Definitely fine though. Kind of really weak stats, but if a Dragon Warrior is good, it's probably cease play. Speaking of a dragon. 4 mana 6/6 Afflicted Devastator. Battlecry, deal 3 damage to all other friendly minions. Death Rattle, deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. This is a dragon, of course. 4 mana 6/6 is a thick dragon. Also, kind of a dope art. I really like the art, actually. It looks really, really nice. So, this is actually a really good card in control. 4 mana 6/6 to deal 3 damage to all friendly minions doesn't really matter if you're just dropping this. But this actually trades to another minion, and then your opponent has to, like, respect this. 3 damage to all enemy minions is insane. You're not playing this in, like, aggro. You're playing this in control. Mid-range or control. Whatever is easier for you. I like it. I'm surprised a lot of you guys think it's bad. I think this is very good. Your opponent has to respect the card. Like, they can't just leave this up. If it had taunt, it would have been Giga, but of course it doesn't have taunt. But I think if you play that a 4 mana 6/6 and your opponent leaves it up, you're probably just winning the game. You just 2 for 1s, and then you also get the removal after, and you could develop behind it where your opponent has to respect it. Seems good. And then it gives you a reason to play Dark Rider. I hardly know. So seems good. I kind of like it. Creature of Madness, 2 mana 1/2 battlecry, discovered a 3-cost minion with a dark gift. Okay, so this was like the card I was referring to, I think. I don't remember which one I was talking about. When there's one in standard right now. Is this the one in standard, chat, or is it another one? I think it's like a raptor, isn't it? No, maybe it is this one. I think it is actually this one. Is this card good? It has a 51.4 in gold, because I'm not paying for HS3 premium. It's probably fine. After rotation, this card probably gets a lot better, because like a lot of the older stuff is being rotated, and this is probably going to be pretty decent. So I think it's good, but it's tough because I think we have to base this off rotation, right? So we'll have to wait and see how good it actually is. All right, Bitter Blue. Okay, by the way, this is pretty much where like I'm at with like stuff I've seen in this set. Bitter Bloom Knight, 2 mana 2/3 battlecry, imbue your hero power. I think it's trash. Again, if imbuing your hero power ends up being good, it's because there's like a critical mass. But a 2 mana 2/3, a 2 mana 2/3 in Hearthstone in 2025. It's 4 mana if you think about it. If you want a hero power, that's a bit tough. It's hard to evaluate how good imbue is going to be, man. Battle Cry. Okay, sorry. Treacherous. I can't really comment on this because I'm not really sure. Is imbue permanent? It's permanent. Yeah. 4 mana 5/4 Treacherous Tormentor. Battlecry, discover a legendary minion with a dark gift. Now we're cooking. That's kind of spicy. Ooh. I think this actually has potential. So Paparazzi is probably like a good comparison. Paparazzi is a 3-mana 3/4 discover a legendary. This is the same thing for 1 mana more. It's a demon, but you get the dark gift on top of it. Definitely has potential. But does it come down to a 4-mana 5/4 too slow? Love the videos. Want to ask you as a fellow Canadian how to get the bright yellow stains from a late night craft dinner bender off a white dish. It's craft dinner only Canadian? School teacher was played. Yeah, but you're playing school teacher because of the 1 mana 1/1 student, right? The 1 mana 1/1 student casts the spells pretty good. It probably sees play. After rotation, I think this has potential. I think it's kind of cool. Definitely a highlighter card, to be honest. Like, I think it's probably gonna be good. I'm gonna hope for treacherous here, but I'm not actually 100% sure. Aviana, Alun's Chosen, 9 mana 7/11. What a weird stat line. Battlecry, start a 3-turn lunar cycle. When the full moon rises, your cards cost 1 this game. Next. In actuality, is this card playable? Darkstone, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. God, it's not even a fucking dragon. It's so bad. 9 mana 7/11. Is there a good Aviana yet? The one from Grand Tournament was good. Can you cheat it out early with Priest? I really don't think you can. Card works with Sarimi. Yeah, you could also just not play this and just play dragons in the meantime and just win with Sarimi, no? I think it's too slow. I think the logic behind a card like this is like, if you play this and you're not dead in 3 turns, you probably won the game anyways. So probably bad. Now, if you do cheat this out somehow, then it might be good. See, like, this is where this card makes me think about it, because if I'm playing Priest and I discover this and all of a sudden this card now has like, where is it? There's one that specifically, if I get short claws on this, right? All of a sudden this card becomes a little bit better because it's turn 7 you play this. And like now it's like not nearly as bad. It's like, this is why I think this card's kind of got the sauce. Because if I'm randomly discovering it and it costs 7 mana, then it's like kind of interesting. But I don't know, probably too slow. I think you're only playing this if you discover it. Unless there's a card I have not seen yet that gives you mana reduction for Priest. But for the most part, probably too slow, which is unfortunate. Really cool art, by the way. Oh my God, how do you pronounce this card, chat? Shaladrazil? Can I just call it salad for future? Like, shallad? Is that good? What's the Priest Imbue? We have no idea. We don't know yet. 7 mana. Get all 5 dream cards. If you've played a higher cost card while holding this, corrupt them. That's a cool mechanic. They should do that for an expansion at some point. So the 5 cards are Nightmare, Ysera Awakens, Laughing Sister, Emerald Drake, and Dream. And then Ysera. What does corrupting them mean? What does it become? Corrupted Laughing Sister is a 2 mana 6/10. Elusive, your hero is elusive. That is a disgusting card. Corrupted Awakening, 2 damage, deal 5 damage to all enemies, especially Ysera. What the fuck does that mean? What do you mean, especially Ysera? I mean, it does like, it kills her? It one-shots Ysera? That is so niche. Okay, anyways. That basically doesn't feel like it got, like, you get anything for that. I guess you're doing damage to Ysera if it's on the board. But like, who's fucking playing the 9 mana 4/12 Ysera we saw at the beginning? Anyways, Corrupted Drake, 4 mana 4/12. Oh my God, sorry, 4 mana 14/12. My apologies. It also says enemy. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I've been corrupted. Sorry, I saw especially Ysera and my mind exploded. So it's 2 mana, deal 5 damage to all enemies, and especially Ysera. So now it's a one-sided board clear and does damage. That's kind of cool. Okay. Corrupted Drake, 4 mana, 14, 12. Is this, what the fuck is this? Anyways, 4 mana, 14, 12 dragon. Chat, would you play a 4 mana, 14, 12 dragon in current Hearthstone? Is that a playable card? In turn 4, yes. Infestor clears? That's an interesting question. Would a 14, 12 be good enough? Anyways, okay. Corrupted Dream, shuffle a minion into its owner's deck. For 0 mana, okay. Corrupted Nightmare, give a minion +5/+5 and it is immune this turn. That's actually pretty sick. Because it no longer gets destroyed. This is a really interesting card. Not sure what the flavor is. I guess it's like the corruption of the Emerald Dream. Damn, I think this card's fucking disgusting. That's a nutty ass card right there. For a lot of decks, that is so annoying to deal with. And against certain decks, you probably just win. But you have to get to 8 mana, play an 8 mana card, and then play 7 mana, do nothing. It is neutral, though. Druid probably can get away with this. Well, it depends on the ramp. I do like it. I do like it a lot. I don't want to say win more card here, but who knows? It's definitely like a late game bomb. I feel like this is a win more card. This one might actually have potential here because I do think that some of these are pretty nutty, but I don't know. It's very tough. Is Trail Mix rotated? No, it is not. So you're thinking with Druid on turn 5, you play Trail Mix. And that means you can play an A cost and then curve into this. It's kind of interesting. All right. I mean, I want it to be good. It's very hard to tell, though. I think the cards you get from it are very good, obviously. Just 7 mana do nothing's a little tough. It's also nature, which is kind of cool. I think it's good. I actually think it's like, I think it has potential. That's such a, you're obviously spending a ton of mana on it, but if you get past, like if you don't die immediately, it's just good. Play Kaligos into this. Is Kaligos staying in the core set? Because if it is, that's actually kind of goated. I don't know if you're saying that sarcastically. That's pretty nutty. All right, Light Mender, 4 mana, 3/3 taunt. Choose one, +3 attack and divine shields, or +3 health and lifesteal. For Paladin. God, that's an interesting card. In Arena, it's so annoying. The +3 health and lifesteal is so annoying. Is there a world where hand buff makes this good? This is not that good. It's definitely a comment. I'll put it like that. It's interesting. Meh. It seems fine. I mean, hand buff is always a consideration. Just figure, because I do think +3 health and lifesteal is actually like pretty decent. 4 mana 3/6 with lifesteal. It's kind of annoying for some decks. Like if you play this against Zerg, I think they're crying. Kind of interesting. Selenic Drake. Shouldn't this have like 1,000 times more attack? I was gonna say, doesn't it look like Blue Eyes White Dragon? Kind of does, no? 4 mana 3/6 elusive. At the end of your turn, get a random dragon. It's a dragon. It's kind of a little fucker. I kind of hate him. Skeletal Drake was a 7 mana 4/9 taunt that had the same effect. That card was played. Kind of fell off as it was continuing in standard, though. It's kind of bad. That's it's okay. I could get behind it. If you need value for priest, it's like, it is what it is. Read flavor? I already did. Why are you yelling at me? Stop rapping at me, dog. Resplendent Dreamweaver. 4 mana 5/4 battlecry. If you've imbued your hero power twice, deal 5 damage to a minion. Have you ever had a dream that you had, you would, you could, you do with what you want? That's fucking hilarious. Okay, so we then have to value how important it is to imbue your hero power. Would I play a 4 mana 5/4 deal 5 damage to a minion? Probably yes. But that's already been done with like the Dragon Druid package. Dragon Synergies is arguably better than imbuing. I guess if you're really needing the 5 damage, I could see it getting played. It's a reference I'm too old to understand. Oh, dude, maybe. That's actually a really funny one. I'm kind of over it. I don't know. It's so tough to like actually evaluate Imbued because we don't like, I have to see it for all the classes to see what they do. Because like maybe Priest wants this, right? Maybe the Imbue is so good that you're willing to go for this. But again, it's like, do I really give a fuck about a 4-mana 5/4 deal 5 damage? Maybe, I don't know. Grace of the Great Wolf, 4-mana hunter spell. Choose one, deal 4 damage to the enemy hero, or summon, or summon 2 3/2 wolves with rush. Look how cute they are. This card trash. What is this? 4 mana to deal 4 damage to the enemy hero. I'm probably not playing that. Summon 2 3/2 wolves with rush. I feel like this card could be 3 mana and I'd be okay with it. Seems bad. If you get both effects for 4 mana, how are we feeling about that? Again, there might be a card that says that, so I'm not sure. It can be lethal or deal with board. I mean, you could say that for a lot of cards, right? This just seems not good. It just seems bad. Symbiosis, 1 mana, discover. Discover a choose one card from another class. Of course, Druid. How can I forget? So far, most of these kind of suck ass. So I don't really know why I want to play this. There'd have to be a payoff for the choose one cards. It's the circle.
Welcome to Ram Ranch Gamdas.
Yo, Gamdas, what's up, dude? Ooh, wait. I'm kind of excited now. Hold on. I haven't seen it. Shh. I haven't seen the legendary. Everybody acts surprised. Goldrin. Wait, isn't this the fucker from Battlegrounds? Isn't that the guy from Battlegrounds? Yo, Gamdas, thanks for the prime, bro. Appreciate it. 3 mana, it's still weak. I agree, Floson. I agree. I think it is, right? Goldrin? That sounds familiar. 9 mana, 9/9. That's that guy's thick. Not rush, friendly beast, deal double damage. Yo, that's kind of a sick fucking text line right there. So now this is what I'm talking about, because now Imbue seems a little bit better because it kind of inevitably leads you to an OTK. Because if the Imbue for Hunter is reduce a beast in your hand and also give it damage, it's kind of making me a little spicy about it. You know what I mean? I kind of like it. Imbue. And then also, this is what I'm talking about, chat. This is where this card becomes the absolute spice out of like 2020, right? If you get like charge on this, all of a sudden this card goes crazy. And then, oh my God, dude, could you imagine when you play this, minion summon a 2/2 copy of it? That means it would like stack on itself and you're doing quadruple. Like, that's just crazy, bro. Like this card, I think this card is the sauciest card of the set so far. I kind of like that card. Disneyland. You're fucking in Disneyland. Shut up. I kind of like it. I like this card. I think it's cool. Is it good? Probably not. I guess worst case scenario, you're dealing 18 damage to something and probably killing it. I think with Imbue, this has potential. If like this is what Hunter wants to do for this set and Imbue's not the worst thing in the world, it's like maybe. I could see it. Egg Hunter could be good. Oh yeah, Mystery Egg is still available, right? So you have a way to at least, I'm gonna say guarantee for the sake of like how you build your deck, but you could at least make this a 6 mana 9/9. And that's kind of sick. Is there any charged beasts currently in the game? Because if there is, there's definitely something here. Oh, you can get Huffer. You can get Huffer, chat. You can get, there's the card that gives you all 3 animal companions. Oh, this card's kind of sick. Big fan. Big fan. That ends up working out. Big fan. Big fan. Love it. Love it to death. I hope this card's playable. That's cool. That's a combo I could get behind because the setup is there. It'll take forever to maybe get there, but man, it's gonna be sick going down Space Mountain. You know what I mean? It's very, very cool. Flutterwing Guardian. What is that? What is this thing? 4 mana 4/4 taunt, divine shield, battlecry, imbue your hero power. Okay, there's a 2 mana 2/3. There's a 4 mana 4/4. I believe there's one more, right? Hold on, let me go back here. I gotta actually think about the imbue mechanic now. Hold on. So this also imbues. We've seen 6 So if you think about it, okay, hold on. Even before I write the new card here, if you've imbued 6 times, and yes, I am Disneyland here, chat. That means every time you use your hero power, you are giving a beast 6 attack and you're reducing its cost by 6 mana. All of a sudden, this becomes a reality. So like, that's kind of cool. I like his smug little face he's got too. Look at this shit. He looks so smug. I like it. Anyways, can you get me a Mickey Mouse t-shirt while you're there? Taunt Divine Shield. All right, are we ever playing a 4-mana 4/4 Taunt Divine Shield in Hearthstone? That's not bad. That's, you know what? And if I get the indication of Goldrin, Rarran's Big Beast Hunter too? Bro, if only my fucking visa, god damn it, the border. Oh my god, I'm so mad. They would have invited me. I could have done it. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna not get salty about it. What about, what's the other class here? Maybe for that too, we'd kind of be done. You get the Divine Shield, you evolve it to a 5-drop. That's kind of pog. This card's actually pretty good.
Welcome to Ram Ranch Kenzer.
Kenzer, thank you for the sub. I love you. Thank you for subbing. I love you. Thanks for coming. Slumbering Sprite, 1 mana 3/3, starts dormant. After you use your hero power, this awakens. 3 mana 3/3. Okay, now, can I just say something? Chat, think of it like this, okay? Think of it like this. You go Slumbering Sprite into Slumbering Sprite, right? And then turn 2, you hero power as Demon Hunter. Or you go Sprite, coin, hero power. All of a sudden you have a 3/3 on board. Is that pog? Because Demon Hunter is kind of interesting with this. I don't know about the rest of them. Careful, sometimes he punches and screams when he wakes up. He's kind of, what's the point? 1 mana 3/3 is crazy. That's a fat dude. 1 mana 3/3 is fat. I don't know, it's probably not worth it. I don't think any other class wants this, unfortunately. Bark Shield Sentinel, 2 mana 2/2 taunt. After you use your hero power, gain +2 health. Bro, I might be in Disneyland, but what is this? I don't know, what is this? This could have been 1 mana and I think it would have been fine. That's fucking atrocious. Holy shit. Even in TGT maybe? That's pretty rough. I don't like that. His bite is worse than his bark. I think he's drunk, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Whoa, look at the art of this card, bro. Nightmare Lord Xavius, 4 mana 4/4. Battlecry, discover a minion from your deck. Give it a dark gift. Bro, all of a sudden, bro, all of a sudden, this card gets even better. Bro, this card's sick. I think dark gifts are probably really good, no? This is a sick card. This is probably the best card I've seen. That's it. I mean, 4 mana 4/4 is not like insane in Hearthstone, but this is a very good card. You get to pick a minion, draw it, and then on top of it, give it a dark gift. And all the dark gifts that we have seen are pretty good. I thought dark gifts don't work with Imbue classes. I think dark gifts works with every class, but Imbue doesn't work. Do I have it? Is there a sniper? Like, what is this? Is there a sniper around here? What the fuck's going on? What is that? Chat, get down. Great card. I think 5 out of 5 will be played. Overgrown Horror, 5 mana 4/6 taunt. Battlecry, reduce the cost of minions in your hand with dark gifts by 2. 5 mana 4/6. Yikes. All right, if you have 1 minion with dark gifts in your hand, how are we feeling about that? 2 minions? 2 minions, I start to see it a little bit. 1 minion's like not it. 3 minions obviously is good, because then it's like paying for itself. You basically just got a free card if you think about it. I guess if you have a critical mass, it's not that bad. I mean, any mana reduction on like very expensive cards that do work is kind of cool. So like maybe, I don't know. I'm not really feeling this. I have to see the rest of the Warlock sets to really appreciate this, but I'm not really over it. Grotesque Runeblade. That is pretty nutty. I almost didn't think this was Death Knight just based on this card looks, but the rune system helped me. 2 mana, 1 blood, 1 unholy. 2 mana, 2/2 battle cry. The last card you played had an unholy rune, gain 1 attack, repeat for blood, and +1 durability. I had a seizure reading that, I think. So best case scenario, you got a 2 mana 3/3 weapon, but it's like way later in the game. Every Warax is back. I guess, okay, is there a card in the game currently, chat, that we are aware of that is 1 mana? I guess 2 technically still works because you can coin into this. That has a blood and an unholy rune. Because if you go 1 mana that card into this, 2 mana 3/3 weapon actually goes pretty crazy. You can't coin into it. Okay, so you have, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so you have to play 1 mana into this. Only Headless Horseman, I think, has both runes. Hold on a second. I think the maximum this card could be is a 3/3. Wait, hold on. How does this interact if you have multiple unholies? Is it like, I'm guessing it only looks at it once. So then you get, I think the best you can do here is a 3/3. Max is a 3/3. Okay, thanks, Alex. Is there a card in the set, chat, that is a 1 mana, like both runes? Because otherwise I just don't see this. Hold on, I'm looking. Because it kind of matters here. Because if there is, and you can curve into this pretty consistently, it's pretty good. Okay, currently doesn't look like there is. So at the moment, the best you could do is like +1 attack. But I mean, the card you're going to play for that is probably not good enough. Coin this on 2, then play the second copy. I mean, sure, bro. That sounds good. That's what I want to be doing in my Hearthstone game. Absolutely. Yeah, dude, I'm pumped. That's the play. I mean, it's Fiery War Axe is like in standard. It doesn't see play, right? So you kind of need this to be a 3/3. It's an epic, by the way. I mean, it's pretty epic. You got a 2 mana 3/3. It's you're cooking. So I haven't seen like all the Death Knight cards. So if there is a 1 mana to curve into this, this card's probably being played. I would play a 2 mana 3/3 weapon in Hearthstone. But I don't know about a 3/2. Like, I'd have to have some pretty good value there. That's pretty good if it's a 3/3. That's a lot. Nightmare Dragonkin. Look at this guy looks sick as fuck, bro. This guy is the hardest person in the tavern right now. 3 mana 4/2. Death will reduce the cost of the rightmost card. Demon Hunter, why do you do this to me every time, bro? But what if I'm left-handed? Is the fucking flavor text? Dies to a starship piece. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not playing this for the stat line. You're not playing this for the stat line. You're playing this if there's like a dragon Demon Hunter deck, which has Demon Hunter even had a dragon before? Is this the first one? Would it better if it's the left side, not right? I mean, you're definitely right. Oh, Netherdamus. Yeah. I mean, listen, Netherdamus was overplayed. Let's be real, guys. Let's not cope. Okay, he was bad. Let's not cope. Okay, like that was a bad card. I mean, it was fun though. I liked it. I mean, it's kind of interesting. If Dragon Demon Hunter is playable, I think you still play this. Like if I'm discounting like a pretty good card, I think I'm rather happy with this. Blood Thistle Illusionist, 3 mana 2/4 battlecry summon a copy of this. One secretly dies when it takes damage and it's a demon. Some people have imaginary friends. He has an imaginary twin. Secretly dies. They had this with Janice Baroff before. It's pretty intuitive. Like, you'll get used to it. If your opponent guesses wrong, do you play this? Like, let's say your opponent's objectively always getting this wrong. Okay, let's just for the sake of like arguments here. Am I playing a 3 mana 4/8? That's kind of good. That's pretty thick. Like if they don't get it right, could be good in hand buff. Like I'm trying to okay. Wait, do you get to pick the one? Is there mind games as well, or is it like it just randomly gets it? I'm guessing, right? I can maybe see this, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's not the worst thing in the world. It's kind of interesting because it's like, why would it matter? Psychologically psyching out your opponent is something in this game, bro. You think you actually win through minions? No, you win through mental damage. If you can get your opponent to misplay and get in their head, that's when you start cooking. Do you even know which one has 1 HP? Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Judging how bad you are at rock, paper, scissors, random is better for you. Fuck off. But probably that's fair. But fuck off. I like it. I think it has potential. In a world where like maybe you hand buff this, it's definitely not the worst card in the world. It's fine. What is that? Okay, I'm gonna pronounce this and then please tell me I get it right. Ashamane. That sounds right. 9 mana 7/7 beast. Battle cry, fill your hand with copies of cards from your opponent's deck that cost 3 less. 9 mana 7/7. The effect is very interesting. I kind of like this, bro. I don't know. I'm getting the vibe here that they've... Okay, chat, here's my theory. Okay, this is my like behind the scenes vibe here. They have probably tested a lot of these cards, okay? There's no way that they're making these cards this inherently weak or like seemingly this weak, right? Like some of these cards have to be playable, right? Some of these cards have to be played. Like there's no way they're just releasing a set like this. Are you sure? Like surely they play the game, right? Like if I'm next to Mickey Mouse in the line for Space Mountain, like I think I'm having a good time. 9 mana 7/7 to fill my hand with cards from my opponent's deck. HS team not pulling tests from standard for like 4 years now is the best thing they've ever done. Yeah, test is pretty good. Yeah, like dude, this in a test chat. Your opponent is playing Terran Shaman. Yeah, but they're not playing Ashamane, so like do I win? Okay, realistically though, hold on. Is this card playable with this? Again, this is the best card I've seen in the set. This card looks fucking crazy. 2 less but has -2 attack. Would you play a 7 mana 5/7 with the same effect? It's not bad. What about filling your hand twice? Okay, we'll move on. I don't know. I don't see it, but maybe. Hopeful Dryad, 3 mana 3/3 battlecry. Get a random dream card. Do you play this? I mean, if you get one of these two, this card's worth it. If I get one of these two, I'm playing this card. Like if this card said battlecry, get a Ysera Awakens, I'm playing the card. That's not even a consideration. I will be playing the card. Dream is also good. You get Emerald Drake, you cry. No, you just play next turn. I kind of like it. Even Nightmare is good. Even like Laughing Sister's fine. I like this card. This card's actually pretty good. I think it's actually decent. I like it. I'm good for this. I hope this dragon doesn't eat me when it grows up. XD. I like it. I like it a lot. Envoy of the Glade. This, I feel like this should be like a legendary just from the name. 4 mana 3/6 battlecry, transform all neutral cards in your deck to random druid ones. No. Even when you don't queue against druid, they could be a druid. Oof. Oof. Incredible priest card. Oof. I think in arena this goes crazy. I don't know about standard. I feel like on average, the average druid card is not like druid's got good cards, but I feel like you need to pick the good cards, right? You don't want random donkeys. Nah, probably not good enough. And arena I think it goes crazy though. 1 mana 1/1 gnawing green fin. Oh my god. They got Murlocs in the Emerald Dream. Battlecry, get a random Murloc, and it's a Murloc. Chat! Grunty is finally playable. He's finally playable because now you get a 1/1 in the pool. Let's go, man. Tranquil Treant, 2 mana 2/2. Death Battle, both players gain an empty mana crystal. Okay. Now this is a spicy card. This is really cool. See, the thing about this card is like no one wants to kill it. Well, I guess you'd be. Whoever kills this actually gives their opponent an advantage because they get to use the mana first. Greenfin Grunty, Shadowstep Grunty. Oh, Leo, you're so right. You're so, oh my God. At what mana would Grunty be playable? I'd probably play him for 6 or 7. I think 7's like pretty good actually. 8 just feels so bad. They could also just give him more stats. Like he could be an 8/8 and I think it'd be fine. Both players gain an empty mana crystal. Such an interesting line of text. Who wants this? Control decks? Mid-range? I don't think aggro really cares. So it's like you're putting this to ramp faster. Giving neutral ramp is extremely interesting, but it benefits both players. So how bad is that? It makes the game go to late game faster. So I think it's kind of interesting. I do like it. You never draw this by turn 2. I mean, if you get this by probably turn 4, I think you're fine. I really like this card, to be honest. The more I think about it, the more I like it. If you're a control, you don't care about giving the aggro more mana because you think getting more mana for you is better because your cards are more expensive. You need to get to like the point where you turn the corner. I kind of like it. You're also like, your opponent doesn't want to kill this because if they kill it, then you get the mana. So if you're going first and you play this, this is kind of annoying. I really like it. I think it's actually really good. They don't spend 2 mana for a 2/2. Yeah, but I mean, if I'm like priest, right? And the only thing that's stopping me from winning the game is getting to my late game faster, I think you play this. Like, in other words, like I think every class would play Wild Growth if they had the opportunity to, if they're like a slower deck. Like you would play aggro, you would play Wild Growth. I feel like this is just a good card. I'm kind of up on it. I like it. I like it. I think it's playable. I think some classes would want it. Same for your opponent. You help him kill you faster. I think you guys are really undervaluing how good it is as a slower deck to get mana. Like you're giving your like aggro opponent mana. Like let's say you're going against aggro. Like you're giving them mana, but you also have a 2/2 on board that can trade into something, which is like helpful for you in 2 different ways. I think it's good. I actually think this is a good card. You can play with Baron. Think of the combo. I like this card. I think it's really cool. Twisted Treant. 2 mana 2/2 Death Rattle, give a random minion in each player's hand -2 attack. Okay, this one I don't know. You twist me right round, baby. Right round like a treant. Okay, who wrote this? Who did the flavor text for this one? Who did it? This is trash, right? I don't know why you're ever playing this. Rip Twist. Actually true 07s. Chat, did you guys know? I just gotta put this in this for a second. Did you guys ignore the sniper on my forehead? Did you guys know that after this twist season is over, we actually do not know if it's coming back? Just think about that for a quick second. Anyways, continue. Peddler. 2 mana 1/4. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly dragon +1/+1, and it's a dragon. I hate it. The art looks like me and you, me in the back. I'm okay with that. I'm a cutie. I think it's good. I kind of like it. It's only on dragons on board. Yeah, it's only on board. Yeah. It would say hand if it was going to buff it. I think it's good. Very good card. It's neutral too. Very good card. Like if you're playing a dragon deck, you're probably playing this. So like you kind of have to kill it. Like you can't leave it. Like he's gonna, dude, if you go like, bro, imagine a world where you go coin into the second one. Like decks just concede. Like what are you doing against that? That's so annoying. Oh, disgusting. Animated. I mean, if there's a good dragon deck, you're buying this. Animated Moonwell, 3 mana 1/4. After you cast a spell, gain attack equal to its cost. Well. Your spells are sure to make a splash. Okay, so you need to play with the spell. I mean, the potential of this card goes crazy, to be honest with you. Is Warsong Commander in Standard? I don't think so. Is it? I don't think so. Oh, that would have been so fun. Yeah, it's probably not good enough. Maybe Arena. Maybe an Elemental Dex. But, yeah. Fey Trickster, 3 mana 2/4. Death Rattle, draw a spell that costs 5 or more. Muahaha, they'll never see the spell that costs 5 or more coming. Very good card. Just a good card. Like if you want to draw a 5-mana spell, this is going in your deck, and it's a dragon. Very good. Illusory, is that how you say it? Illusory Greenwing. 4-mana 4/5. Taunt, death rattle, shuffle 2 4/5 dragons with taunt in your deck. They're summoned when drawn. It's a dragon. Is that the guy who edges to Rarran here? Who says that? Who are you talking to? Who edges? More like illusory Greenwing. What the? Leah, who wrote this one? Who wrote this? Who wrote that? Call him out. Was it you? I need to know. I need to know. Sal, what's up, dude? Noticing a lot of effects on the death note. I wonder if Shaman's just insane now. Why would Shaman be insane now? Is this good? Okay. Yeti is a 4-mana 4/5. And that card's unplayable now, unfortunately, RRP. This is a 4-mana 4/5 with taunt, which is right. The 4-mana 4/4 Divine Shields, I would probably play that and Imbue my hero power. Now, the 2 dragons you get in your deck, that's kind of interesting. Kind of goes crazy. And if you imagine, okay, think of it like this, chat. You play this, your opponent kills it, and then you get the 2 4/5 dragons after, rank 1 legend. And it's a dragon. I think in Arena this goes crazy too. Disneyland. Bro, there's no way everything I'm saying is Disneyland, okay? You can't just say that for fucking everything. All right? I know I have an all seasons pass, but all right. Anyways, I think that's good. Tormented Dreadwing, 5-mana 5/5. Death rattle, draw 2 dragons, reduce their cost by 1. Dude, this dragon looks messed. That's pretty doo-doo dog, no? Where are you looking all this? This is on the Play Hearthstone website. Draws the summon when draws? Are these dragons in your deck? Oh, they are dragons. That's kind of interesting. You know, that's how I feel about that card. People you say you can't see clearly through corruption, but you have more eyes than ever. XD? Briar Spawn Drake, sick fucking art. 10 mana 12/7 at the end of your turn, attack a random enemy minion. Excess damage hits the enemy hero, and it's a dragon. That's a big boy. If your opponent has no minions, this is maybe the worst card ever. Is hand buff in the game? The Paladin weapon is sticking around. So that is something, I guess. If you get this to like 18 health or 18 attack and you hit, that'd be crazy. I mean, to be honest, chat, this is kind of a sneaky little guy here. I mean, he's massive, but like all of a sudden your opponent can be like, oh, I turned the corner, and then you just fucking slap them with this. And there's nothing they can't even concede fast enough, you know? It's very interesting. Kind of has potential. It's a card that like I think is like kind of a sneaky dragon here. I kind of like it. Lock on with Shaman? Yo. Yo. Maybe. There's a way you could cheat it. I think it'd be very good, but oh, there is. Wait, we saw the 7-mana 7/7 dude that discounts dragons to 1, right? You go that into Ysera into 2 Briar Spawn Drakes. All of a sudden your opponent's shitting a brick and they lose. That's kind of crazy, no? Where is that card? Is that card not here? Have they not put it on the website? Looking. What's that card called, chat? Is it Neralex? It's not on the website? Nice Blizzard, nice. Okay, we'll get to that guy later. They didn't put Malorn up either. Blizzard. Okay, there is a card. I'll have to find those cards after. Toreth the Unbreaking. 5-mana 3/4 Divine Shield taunt. Your Divine Shields take 3 hits to break. Ugh. Can I say something? It's pretty bad. Can I say something? I think it's pretty bad. I think the only time this card is annoying is if you literally don't have any removal for it. Your Divine Shields take 3 hits to break is only when this is on board. So like, it's either this card is gonna win you the game on the spot, or it probably just doesn't do anything. It takes 4 hit to break. It's got a zone as a body to stall. I think in arena this card's crazy. I don't know. I think this card's like annoying. That's like the best way I can say for it. Technically without removal, this is a 5 cost 12/16. So like you guys are thinking like in aggro versus aggro matchup, this card just wins you the game on the spot. Because like does control care? Because if I'm playing a slower deck, I don't think I really care. But in like an aggro deck, I guess this is annoying. This guy asks if you have an answer to him. If not, you win the game. Why is his sword so small? It's because his dragon's ginormous. 5 mana. Lots of hard removal is rotating, like Twisting Nether. The Priest Titan. Most removal after rotation is damage based. I don't know. I feel like people are gonna think this card's gonna be really annoying, but in reality, I don't know. Like, I think it's just really annoying if you don't have. If you're like an aggro deck, I guess you're just sad. But I think like any other deck doesn't care. Oh no, you played a 5 mana 3/4. Okay, I'm just gonna ramp XD, and then I'm gonna play my dragons and say XD. Like, sure, if you don't have removal for this, this is probably like annoying, but. Pain is rotating. Interesting. Shadowward Pain hasn't been played in so long. Rarran's having a brand Bronzebeard moment? What are you talking about? Hang on, this works with your hero's Divine Shield too. Like, it's good. Like, if this had rest of the game, I think I would lose my mind. But it's only while it's on board. Paladin does not have Artanis. Like, it's only if it's on board. So like you can't all in on this, and you can't just like expect this to carry the game. It like, I think it's annoying for very specific decks, but then you kind of get over it. Check every other Divine Shield. There's no point, dude. There's no point. There's literally no point, because basically this is what this is. Like there's basically 2 paths in my opinion. You play this on turn 5 against a deck that is aggro, and you make them miserable. Or you play this on turn 5 against a deck that doesn't care, and they just get bigger and bigger minions. Because this is a 5 mana 3/4. Like this is Hearthstone chat. Like we're 5 mana 3/4. Anyway to get us elusive. If you dark gifted, you can have Divine Shields on board. Play this to get free trades. I mean, sure, but then like we're adding on to the fact that this card is still a 5 mana 3/4. No. I guess if you go like hand buff Paladin into this, it becomes a lot more annoying. Maybe with Librams, it's not really a 3/4. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. You guys make me laugh, man. It's not really a 3/4. Chat, if I like silence this, I hex it, then it's just one. It's just one card for one card. Like. I think it's fine. I just don't think it's like, oh my god. Well, yeah, but 1 removal for 1 shitter? If your opponent hexes this, you're happy? No? I paid 5 mana, he played 3. Listen, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I don't think it's like insane. I think if it was like the rest of a game effect, I think it would be like disgusting, but the fact that it has to be on board to make this, I don't know. Like, it's good against aggro, but I don't think it's like disgusting. I think it's just a good card. You are insane? Why? Why am I insane? Someone fell to their knees at Walmart. I actually would love to see what the Reddit comments have to say to this card. It's not a bad card for the record. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying that like it's not gonna be like this disgusting card. Like, it has to be on board. There are ways to answer this card. Reddit's losing its mind. Yeah, I don't see it. I really don't see it. I think this card's better. Where is it? I think this card's better. I'd rather have that. Can't wait for you to react to this in a year or so. I mean, it's fair. I just think like this card sparks emotion and then you get really like hostile towards it. So a lot of you guys want to like validate your emotions and being like, I fucking hate it. It's so bad. It's going to be the worst card ever. I think in reality, it's going to be good. I don't think it's going to be like, holy fuck, this just wins you the game on turn 5. Anywho, Dreambound Raptor. 1 mana 2/1. After you play a minion, give it a random bonus effect. We'll talk in a month. All right. But can you be on? Can you hold on before we continue on? If I'm right, are you gonna come back and say you were right? You're not. You're only gonna come back if you're gonna shit in my mouth. You already know it. Like you have literally nothing to lose here. Like you are. If this card is not good, like I'm sorry, if this card is just fine, no one is gonna come back in here and tell me like you were right. You guys are only gonna come in here to tell me I'm a fucking idiot if it actually ends up being insane. Don't act like you guys are fucking in the clear here. I know who you are. Anyways, Dreambound Raptor. 1 mana 2/1. After you play a minion, give it a random bonus effect. How do we feel about this? It's fine. Probably not playable. Probably not going to be playable. A little cutie though. I'll give you that. They look so happy. I wish I was this happy playing Hearthstone. Kind of interesting though. Good in aggro. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, right? I mean, if you, it's kind of a card like you need to kill, no? Mina, what's up, dude? Mina, when are you back on Discord, my guy? I kind of like it the more I think about it. Chat, is it weird I think this card's better than this? Wait! I just thought of something! Wait. You play this, you just get a bunch of divine shields, and then you play this on turn 5! Holy fuck, you're winning! I actually think it's very good. That's actually like a really annoying card. I didn't think random effects were that good until the StarCraft mini set with the Raven Starship thing. It's actually pissing me off. It's actually pissing me off. And you get to put it on any minion you want because it's like 1 mana. I kind of like it. Seems good. Is that it? No. Critter Caretaker. 1 mana 2/2. At the end of your turn, restore 3 health to both heroes. Yo, this card's got the sauce. That's a good card, chat. That's a good card right there. Striker, thanks for the sub, bro. Welcome back for 3 months. Why is the Raptor a furry though? Let me go back. I think it's because the Dreambound is in the POV of a furry, and this is how their raptors would look. I think this is very good. I'd play this. Very similar to Armor Vener. It's arguably better. 1 mana 2/2 is kind of crazy. And then also, your opponent has to kill it. Because if they're an aggro deck, they can't let this go live. If this lives for 2 turns, it's 1 mana for 6 health and you have a 2/2 on board. You forgot a dark gift that summons a copy of a minion with 2/2? For what? Don't tell me we're still talking about this guy. It's not an aggro card. I know that. That's what I'm saying. This card's annoying. Like, it's very good. It's very good for slower decks. Bro, if they're chat, can I be honest with you guys? Like, this set's kind of, it's gotta make me kind of excited. Because a lot of these cards are pretty like slow. It's a very slow, like a lot of these cards don't make me go like, holy fuck, I'm gonna die on turn 2. It's kind of like nicely paced Hearthstone. Feels good, man. Daydreaming Pixie, 2 mana 0/4. At the end of your turn, get a random nature spell. Literally sleeper. Pixie, perfect. Probably not playable. Dream Ranger, 3 mana 5/1 elusive. Wow. They finally, did we have a Ranger last year? We did. No, we didn't. Did we? We did. Yeah, we did. It was in the Starship set. The Great Dark Beyond. Just try and ping me now. That's a little fucker. I'm gonna be honest. I hate him. How close are we to the full Ranger deck, chat? We gotta be close to this point now. It's kind of annoying though. Like, you don't have an answer to this. This actually low-key kind of goes crazy in arena, no? Very annoying. We had Cactus. That was the year before. Curious Cumulus. 4 mana 3/5. At the end of your turn, give your hero Divine Shield. Oh, okay. So you play this card, and then you play this card, and then all of a sudden... This might be a very weird question to ask, but what the fuck is a Cumulus? Don't say cum, chat. What's wrong with you guys? It's a cloud. Get over yourselves. This is a family-friendly stream. This is a cloud, type of cloud. Taunt, they're not hitting your face anyways. Yeah, but actually, hold on. Let me mimic what you just did. But what if you're at 1 health and the mage opponent can just ping you? Sorry. All right. Is this good? Would you play this? Not bad. Card seems good by itself. How much are we valuing giving your hero Divine Shields? 1 mana? It's kind of poo, man. I'm gonna be honest. I guess in like an elemental deck, you're kind of... Are clouds elementals? I guess. Add, please. Okay, I gotcha. We already have this. I can't add it. It literally won't let me add it, Trolls. Because we already have it, don't we? Chat, type Nurge. Oh, that because we have that one. We have that one, that's why. I like that one more. Anyways. Mother Duck. 4 mana 2/3 battlecry, summon 3 1/1 ducklings with rush, and it's a beast. Oh, they're so cute. Also summons a 0/0 ugly duckling. That card's kind of fucked up if you think about it. This Mother Duck's like, I'm protecting my own life. You're gonna go suffer. 4 mana 2/3 beast. Yo. Kind of sick, actually. I think it's a good card. Why did you type wood? Ben. MILF duck card is how he responds. That's... What the fuck? Anyways, this is good. Hard counter to the Paladin Legendary. Maybe you were right. Caught. Actually, genius. Oh shit, sorry, I'm spoiling. Don't call it a dussy. Oh. Just to spare me. Okay, anyways. I'm gonna say this card's probably fine. In arena, I think it goes crazy. I guess if there's a way to like buff the attacks of the ducks, like it goes crazy. Anyways, Ancient of Yore. 5 mana 5/5 dormant for 2 turns. While dormant, gain 5 armor and draw a card at the end of your turn. 5 mana 5/5 to gain 10 armor and draw a card, draw 2 cards. That's actually really interesting. 5 mana 5/5 obviously isn't like phenomenal. Gain 10 armor and draw 2 cards, and then you get the 5/5 after. Druid has the 3 mana draw 2. Gain 10 armor. Yeah, but that card's rotating, I think. And then you also have to have it in your hand and wait for 2 turns for that to be good. I kind of like it. It's like a little slow for my taste, to be honest, but 10 armor is nothing to scoff at. That's a lot. Ancient of my what? Ancient of... Ultimate Infestation from Walmart. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I think it's a little better than that. Imagine top decking this. I mean, you can say that for a lot of cards, right? It's like the same thing with this, right? Like XD and dice to removal, right? Like you can say that about like a lot of cards, right? And I'm making my argument look worse. It's probably a little slow though. I think it does have potential though. It's a lot of armor. It's annoying. Not a lot of neutral cards give you that. So that's why I'm like a little more up about it. Spore Gnasher. What the fuck? 5 mana 1/5. Poisonous Death Rattle, deal 1 damage to a random enemy minion. I fucking love the art of this card. The art is Twitch chat? No, I think that's YouTube chat. It's pretty bad. All my knees at Walmart seeing this. Actually true. I'm crying. I mean, yeah, okay, let's be honest here. Scavenging Flytrap. 7 mana 2/4 after a minion dies, gain its attack. What is this? Oh my god. What is who made this card? Dark Gift to give it charge? Okay, brother. I mean, listen, I have the all seasons pass to Disneyland, but I'm pretty sure you live there. You're in like 1,000 Acres, or the fuck the houses are called. I mean, this card is horrible. Ah, it seems so bad. This is great if you evolve into it. I mean, sure. OP and wild. Oh, I'm just gonna move on. I think this is bad. The hell is the flavor text? Feed me Seymour. I don't know. Anyone know the flavor text? I don't know what that is actually. We'll come back to it. Meadow Strider, 8 mana, 6/11 taunt. That's a thick ass taunt. Death Battle. Put a Meadow Strider on the bottom of your deck. It cost 1. From a movie, Little Shop of the Horrors. This card's pissing me off. I hate it. Oh man, how do you play this? Why do you play this when there's Kill Jaden? I mean, Kill Jaden takes a little bit to ramp up. Arena goes crazy, you know? It's very interesting. Can you read the flavor text for us? Please stop meadowing in my... What is that? Is that a flaws? Is that supposed to be like affairs? It's fine, whatever. Scorching Observer, 9 mana, 7/9. Rush, Lifesteal Demon. We get it. You're mad that you only have one eye, but that's no excuse to burn down the entire Lemuel Dream. XD. I mean, a Kill Jaden, I guess, is annoying. Oh, actually, from Nemzi, the card from Whizbang's Workshop. That's something cool. Kill Jaden. It's probably good for this too, yeah. Yeah, the Game Master, dude. Yeah. I mean, overall, like, we're missing 2 cards here. I'm gonna try to find them real fast just so I can kind of go through it with everyone, because they didn't. I don't know why Malorn's not here. Hold on. Okay, there's also, for some reason it's not on the Play Hearthstone website. Oh, all the signature cards. We can look at that after. Well, where the fuck did I go? What the fuck happened here? Okay. There's also this. Malorn the Way Watcher, 8 mana, 8/6 battle cry. Discover a legendary wild god if you've imbued your hero power 4 times that it's cost to 1. Chat, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I legitimately think that like Imbued Hunter is gonna be a playable deck, especially after seeing the legendary. Like, it actually seems pretty decent. Well, that's kind of sick. This card, we're gonna have to wait to see the rest of the wild gods, but I mean, if Imbued is good, like, this is obviously like, you're playing this card, because Hunter, I actually think you legitimately want to play it at this point. Like, I can see it working, so that's kind of unique. Most importantly here, Neralax, Herald of the Flights, 7 mana, 7/7. Your dragons cost 1. I mean, with all the dragons we've seen, this card looks like it's going to be very good. And of course, for the rest of standard, if any dragon is playable, this card is insane. And this card will probably be played in Druid, guaranteed. And most likely any deck that runs Ysera in it. So you got to remember this with every dragon. I do think that 10 mana dragon that does excess damage is playable because of this card. So that's cool. Overall, I think other than this card specifically, I think the best card that I've seen, the best card that I think in the set so far is this guy. I think this card is absurd. I think it's very playable. 4 mana, 4/4, draw a card and pick a card from your deck and give it a dark gift. I think it's like very good, very playable. But yeah, I mean, the set looks like it's a pretty low power level overall. We'll have to wait and see what that actually means, like, because a lot of these cards I don't know if they're going to be good enough. But I also think this card's cool. This card with the Imbue package for 100 seems like it's very good. Chat, just wait for you to die to a Huffer with this card on board, and then you're crying. What stats are saying? We get what's the first set this past year? I can't even remember anymore. Whizbang's Workshop, Perils in Paradise, and the Great Dark Beyond, and StarCraft are all staying. Everything else is rotated out. So thoughts on Lunari, I think it's a good card. It's just maybe a little too expensive. Like if you get the dream cards, they're obviously very good. But yeah.